every one of you needs a quick placement, then every one of you needs a good package. You all need a good package because everyone wants to be their career as best as they can, right? So everyone wants a good package. Then everyone wants to work with the multinational companies because no one wants to work with the small companies and small offices, small resources. Everyone needs their company to look like this, right? A large building and high paying salary, then a high level, high technology campus, likewise. So everyone wants this again. So let's begin with our session now. So let's just think about what about the placement and how are the placements are being carried out in 2022. So first of all, we will see about the placement drives. So how many types of placement drives are there? So first one is the in-campus. In-campus placements are conducted only in your campus. So there are low competition because since it is conducted only in your campus and only for your campus students. So therefore it is having a low competition. Likewise, then there are since it is low competition, there is more likely to be get your placement. So there are more chances of getting your placement, right? So in again the next type and the most currently used type, that is off-campus drive. So after this COVID pandemic begin, every campus drive is getting off-campus. So what is this off-campus meaning? It is conducted all over the India. All over India, students can apply for the campus. So there are high chances of the campus. There are high competition. Then there are more rounds in the placement because since the competition is very high, the candidates for participating in the placements are good enough in number, so there should be more rounds to disqualify them, right? Since it is like a funnel, they sort the students according to certain rounds. They have limited vacancy and they have a large competition. On the basis of this round, students are disqualified and at last they select a perfect candidate for their job. Then they use AI based tools for off campus. Since you have seen about AI based tools for your exam, that the most common example is proctored exam. Since in proctored exam, how your exam is given, how your exam is taken. So this is the AI based tool. So in this AI based tool, there are more likely to be chances are there that you cannot cheat or you cannot copy any answer. So all the your records are recorded by AI, that is artificial intelligence. So these are the two types of placements, that is in campus and off campus. Then talking about the placement round. So what different placement rounds are there for your placement, right? So first of all, it is the aptitude, right? So the first one is aptitude. On the basis of aptitude, around 60% of students disqualified from their placement drive, right? Because the aptitude is the tough one of every placement round. Every student faces aptitude problems, and in the aptitude problems, around 60% of students disqualify. Again, after aptitude, there is a group discussion round. In this group discussion, around 20% students are disqualified because of their communication. Because since most of the students are from rural area and their communication is not well enough to qualify this group discussion. So therefore, 20% of students disqualify here only. So remaining only 20%. So that 20% again get disqualified. Some of them are disqualified from the technical round of technical interview. And the students which are remaining and which are not disqualified from these rounds are going to face a personal interview with manager or HR. So from this interview, around 2% only students get their confirmed job. Only 2%. if there are 100 students and only 2% are getting placement, so see what type of preparation you should do for your aptitude, for your group discussion, and for your technical round. So this is the preparation rounds for your placement. I think you have understood till now. Now we are going to see about the place aptitude round. So since you are joining the placement drive, you should know about the aptitude round. So in this aptitude round, there are contents of aptitude. There is a large amount of aptitude syllabus, but in placement drives, there is most likely to be chances of getting quantitative aptitude questions, then your reasoning skills, and then pattern matching questions, and your verbal aptitude. This verbal aptitude is not only, but this is just a grammar, that is English grammar only. So this is your aptitude round. So let's just see about your aptitude questions, how what type of aptitude questions are asked in your examination. So, but before that, we will see about why aptitude is there in your placement drives. Right? The aptitude is basically used to judge your problem solving skills, then thinking skills, and analytical skills. These three skills need to be checked by the employer for getting you in their company. So this is why the aptitude is present in your placement rounds, right? So let's see about the quantitative aptitude first. So in quantitative aptitude, what type of syllabus is there? So in quantitative aptitude, you are getting asked for the questions on permutations and combinations. Then you are getting questions on probability. Then ratios and mixture. And again time and distance. So these are the basic four types. The questions are asked these on these four topics in quantitative aptitude syllabus. Right. So this is the you can take screenshot of this. Again, we'll see about the example. So let's see. This is the example of time and distance. So you have to calculate this answer. So we will just see answer here. How to calculate this. Also, you can solve this question with me. I am explaining to you. Also, you can solve this question with me, right? So first of all, so first read the question, that is Samuel covers the distance from his home to office at speed of 25 kilometer per hour, right? So just consider this 25 kilometer per hour. Let's consider this as x. So x having value as 25 kilometer per hour. So this is x. Let's consider, and he comes back at speed of 4 km per hour. So let's consider this as y. So he completes the whole journey within 5 hours and 48 minutes. Right. So he completes whole journey in 5 hours and 48 minutes. So here, first of all, let's convert this 5 hours and 48 minutes in hours, because we have to calculate the distance, and the unit used here is hours. So therefore we have to convert this 48 minutes in hours, right? So how to convert this 48 minutes into hours? So let's just continue with this. So just check, we can mention this as fraction, right? So here if you see this 48, so converting this 48 minutes into hours, we have to divide this with 60, right? So we are getting this fraction. So there are 60 minutes in 1 hour, and here we are having 48 hours. So after solving this, we will get this fraction as 5, and we will get this as 4, because if we divide 60 by 12, we will get 5, and if we divide 48 by 12, we will get 4, right? So therefore the fraction we get will be 4 by 5. So after multiplying this, we will consider here a new denominator as 1. So after solving this, multiply 5 into 5, 1 into 4, divide by 5 into 1. So we will get the answer as 29 by 5. So this is not just tricky question. So after this, it will be 5 into 5, 25 plus 4 into 1, 4, 25 plus 4, 29, and 5 into 1, this is 5. So got this one. So the the total time will be 29 by 5 hours. So this is the total time, 29 by 5 hours, right? So we have to find the average speed before, because the speed is given different here. Here is 25 and here is 4. So we have to consider the average speed. So how to calculate the average speed? So calculating the average speed is having formula, that is 2 into x into y divided by x plus 5. So this is the formula. You can use this formula afterwards also, right? So this is the formula. So putting the values in this formula, after putting the values in formula, we will get 2 into, what is the value of x? This is 25, right? Plus, no, into, what's the value of y? This is 4. Again, we are adding 25 plus 4. So after solving this, 2 into 25, it will be 50, and 50 into 4, it will be 200, right? So this is the value of numerator, and 25 plus 4, it will be 29. So we got the average speed, right? So how to calculate the distance, right? So if you think about the unit given here, that is kilometer per hour, right? Here is the unit. So we get the speed, that is kilometer per hour. We have the average speed, right? But and we have the total distance in hours. So if we multiply this, if we want to get the distance, we are getting the distance, so we have to calculate the kilometers. So but, so how to get that kilometer? So just multiply with this with the time, that is hour. If we multiply this, so this hour and this hour will get cancelled and we will get distance, right? So this is the trick to find out with unit. So what we have to do, we have to multiply this 200 by 29 with this 200. We have to multiply this 200 by 29 with our total distance, that is 29 by 5. We calculate this total distance here only, right? So this 29 and this 29 will get cancelled, and after dividing 200 by 5, we will get the total distance as 40 kilometers. But the answer is not 40. So just think, we have to calculate the distance from his home to office. But he travels daily home to office. Just let's consider this is his home and this is its office. So he travels daily from home to office, and again he get back to his home, right? He get back to his home. So the same distance will be traveled two times. So if the distance is considered as d, let's consider this as d. So the total distance what we get 40 is 2D because the heat covers daily distance of 2D. So if we have to find out the value of D, we have to divide this by 2. So after dividing this by 2, we get answer of 20, and here the 20 is the answer. So we calculated the distance, that is value of D here, right? Understood? Please reply me in chat. So this is how you can simply solve your questions. Again we will see another one. So here is another question, right? So here the question is of ratio. Here is the question of ratio. So finding out the question of ratio. So let's see how to calculate this one. So the certain quantity of water is mixed with milk priced as 12 rupees per liter, right? So the price of mixture is 12 rupees per liter, right? So we will save this, right? This is 12 rupees per liter. Okay. Then there is price of milk is 12 rupees per liter, sorry, and the price of mixture, that is price of mixture, let's consider that as x, is 8 rupees per liter. So this is 8 rupees per liter. So find out the ratio of water and milk mixed in new mixture. So how to solve this one? So we will solve this one. So here there is this is the formula of alligation. This is the formula of alligation. So what this alligation formula tells us, that is, this formula tells us that the quantity of cheaper is to, that is the ratio. The quantity of cheaper is to quantity of dearer, means quantity of larger, that is the one which is cheap and the one which is high in price, is equal to the cost price of dearer, that is CPD. Let's consider that this is as CPD, that is cost price of large, that is having expensive than the product, minus mean price, that is mixtured price. Here the mixtured price is X. So let's consider this. So this is the formula H2, right? So again the mean price, that is X, minus the cost price of cheaper, that is, let's consider this as CPC. So this is the formula. So here let's consider we have to find out that is we have to find out that we have to find out the ratio of water to the milk, right? So we have to find out the ratio of W is to M. Let's consider water as W and milk as M. So which is the dearer, that is which is the which is the dearer means which is the more expensive, that is milk, having 12 rupees price. And what is the price of water? So price of water is 0 rupees per liter because it is not given, and the water price should be considered 0 in this like problem, right? So how we can calculate this one, that is we put all the prices, that is cost price of dearer. So what's the cost price of dearer? It is the 12, that is the cost price of higher, which is the cost price which is high, minus 8, which is the value of mixture, right? It is 8 rupees per liter, each to cost price of that mixture minus 0 because the cost price of cheaper is 0. So after calculating this, we will get this as 12 minus 8 will be 4, is to 8 minus 0, that is 8. So at last we will get this ratio as 1 is to 2, right? So we got this answer, that is the answer is B, right? So if half water is, if there is we have to prepare the 300 liter of mixture. In that mixture 200 liter will be milk and 1 liter will be water. So this is how we can find out the answers of this allegation problem, right? So this is the formula. So basic formula is there. All the questions like this is having one basic formula. You just need practice to solve them. Okay. So again, we will see about the logical reasoning. So in logical reasoning, the questions are like pattern matching, then sitting arrangement, again blood relations. Okay. So these are the types of logical reasoning problem, right? So we will see how the problems are asked. So let's consider. So this is the problem of sitting method. So the problem of sitting method we have to find out, right? So let's read A, P, R, X, S and Z are sitting in a row and S and Z are in center. So let's just mark. So this is S. Let's consider S and Z are in center. Okay. So just mark this S and Z are in center. Okay. Then A and P are at the ends. And so here A and P are at the ends and R is sitting to left of A. So therefore, since there is someone at left of A, so therefore A should be at right corner because there are someone sitting at left but A is at end. So it should be at this end and R is sitting at left of it. So R marked and here is the P because P is also at end. Here P is also at end. So here is P. So who is to the right of P? So who is remaining? X. So therefore X is here. So therefore X is at right. Okay. So answer is B. So within some seconds we are calculating the answer. So this is how you can find out the answer using some tricks, right? Then we are taking the problems of verbal aptitude. So verbal aptitude is having grammar questions, tenses as a present tense, past tense, future tense. Again the sentences, fill in the blanks, and again the passage comprehension. These types of questions are asked in your verbal aptitude, right? So let's see this example, that is from given alternative. Choose the one which best expresses the given sentences in passive and active voice. Right. So here the question is given, that is my cousin said my roommate had snow throughout the night. So what should be it? So the answer is A. So why the answer is A? So let's read. My cousin said that her roommate snowed throughout the night. Okay. So here we have to consider the active and passive voice. So we cannot change these verbs, right? In voice we cannot change the verbs, right? So but here is the verb change, here is also verb change, and here is also verb change. So we cannot change. So therefore the answer will be A, right? So this is how you can solve your aptitude, but around 60% of students disqualify only in aptitude because of lack of their speed and lack of their knowledge in these formulas, right? So again the next one, that is soft skills. So we will see about the soft skills. After disqualifying the 60% of students disqualified in aptitude only. So after aptitude, there are one round, that is soft skill. In soft skill, they have the round named as group discussion. So what is the group discussion is like exactly? So there are 10 to 12, 10 to 15 candidates for your group discussion. You should be more confident and more participating to qualify the group discussion. Again, what topics are there for the group discussion? Then the topics are the latest trending topics for your group discussion are used. So this is how you can get the group discussion. If you stay silent in your group discussion, you will be quickly get disqualified. You should speak something. You should speak valid points only, right? You should speak only valid points. If there is one topic given, right? So current trending topic is of the COVID. So if the topic is getting COVID, so someone talking about COVID vaccine, someone talking about COVID symptoms, someone talking about the recovery rate. But if you stay silent, the HR will throw you out from the discussion. Again, if at a high pressure, you speak up and you tell that there is a formal talk. And if you said that my uncle got COVID and they recovered very fast, if you stay there, if you say these like questions towards the topic, right? So if you discuss the question, if you are discussing the quality topic, so you just need to be formal with your language. You just need to get the valid points only. You should explain about the valid points and you should keep that quality in your discussion. If you say any rubbish questions, the manager or the HR will throw out you from the discussion. So keep in mind that you should speak the valid points. Again, in the soft skills, you have to face interviews. So interviews are like that you should speak about more confidently, you should speak more confidently, you should speak with your knowledge. So your interview will be scheduled with the manager or HR. So this is the interview. And this interview checks your communication and your confidence. Your confidence level is checked in this interview. If there is something lack in your confidence or communication, the disqualification is must because it is the last and toughest round. So interviews are the toughest round because you have to face one by one, right? You have to face this one by one. Therefore, it is the most toughest round. So you should need a good communication and confidence for your interview. You should get your communication with practice. You will get your confidence with practice. So just here the practice matters. How much you practice will the result you in your placements, right? So this P results in your P, right? Your preparation results into your practice. So just keep in mind. So this is the one image showing that how candidates fail in their interviews. So this lady is in big trouble because manager or this HR is having its CV in hand, right? He is having his resume in hand and is losing her confidence and is losing this confidence resulting into lack of communication. So after this soft skill, there is one technical interview. This will conduct with your HR, technical HR, sorry. Then this interview is to check your technical skills only. They give a live assignment, live questions to you to solve, right? So this is the technical interview. So this is how your technical interview works. Again, this is the most important, that is resume building. So because the resume is the most basic thing which you are going to submit in your placement rounds. So let's see about what is the resume. So resume is a document used by recruiter to analyze your skills, right? But the recruiter only sees your resume. The employer look at resume at only 6 to 7 seconds. Only 6 to 7. So in this 6 seconds, your resume should stand out of the crowd. You should mention all the points to be get noticed in these 6 seconds. If you qualify these 6 seconds, then you are here for the next round. If your resume cannot qualify, you will be directly disqualified. So your resume needs to be as strong as possible that it should stand upon the crowd in these 6 seconds. Okay. So if you want your placements, then you should be satisfactorily cover. You should give satisfaction in all these aspects. If you cover this all aspects, then only your placement will be sure. If you disqualify in any of these rounds, then you will not get your placements, right? So I am not uh, giving, I am not discouraging you for your placement, but I am making you aware of the placement rounds, right? So are you prepared for placement? Just ask yourself that are you prepared for your placement? You are saying if you are busy in your final year projects or in any final year activities, you should be you should prepare for your placement. You should give time to your placement because your placement matters a lot. Because you do 4 years of engineering, you spend around 4 lakhs for your engineering to get placements only. So at least you should get 4 lakh package from your placement. So you should be prepared according to it, right? So this is the funnel. You can take screenshots. So this is the funnel how the candidates are sorted. So 60% candidates are disqualified from the general aptitude. Then from group discussion around 20% are disqualified. In technical, around 10 are disqualified, and in personal interview, around 8 to 9 are disqualified, and only the 2%, around 1 or 2% students are getting placement. Right. So, if you want to be in 98% or if you want to be in this 2%. So, choice is your, preparation is your, and practice is all yours. So you have to do a lot of practice, a lot of preparation so that you can get your placement from all these rounds, and finally here will be your placement after this personal interview. So getting a job is not very tough thing. You can get job, but in MNCs if you want to get a good package. So if you want to get this good package, you need to qualify general aptitude, you need to qualify group discussion, you need to qualify technical, and at last you need to qualify this personal interview. After qualifying this all, you will get a good package, a good salary job. Okay. So what Engineer Solution can do for you? So what if we are only telling you but this is not done? What we can do for you? We can train you for the aptitude, we can train you for your interviews, we can train you for your resumes also, and we can optimize your LinkedIn profile because all of you are getting internships in your last semester. So your LinkedIn profile should be optimized better for your internship purposes. The HR, the recruiter will first see your LinkedIn profile. So after your LinkedIn profile, they will visit you, they will call you for internship or placement call. Also, we are getting a ebook. We will give you this ebook to guide you for your placements. So this ebook will contain all the top companies and all the top companies interview process, all the top companies placement process. We are giving you this ebook. So after reading this ebook, you will get a total idea of your placement. Okay, so we have started this uh, training session. Again, we just provide you free job alerts because you all are added in the WhatsApp groups. So in WhatsApp group, we provide around daily 2 to 3 alerts. Just consider two as minimum. We provide daily minimum two of campus placement rights. We provide minimum two only. So for the 365 days, you will get around 700 plus. So we'll get around 700 plus job alerts, right? So we'll get a free job alerts for entire year. So we have arranged one training program that is for your placement preparation, right? So if you want this training program and you want to be trained for your placement, you can just book your seat at just only 999. So the actual price is 1999, but for the Engineer Solution subscriber, we have cut down this price and we are offering you this 18 days training in only 999. So most of the seats are booked, so you just need to book your seat as soon as possible because there are limited seats. Since it is a live training program, the seats are limited. So therefore, you should book your seat as soon as possible.